Set the drummer to the side. Let the petty be fried. It will be alright. Alright. Set that drummer to the side. Let the petty be fried. Black negative from your mind. It will be alright. Don't let them people come and hide. Gotta swallow your pride. Look at what peace provides. It will be alright. Set that drummer to the side. Let the petty be fried. Black negative from your mind. It will be alright. Don't let them people come and hide. Gotta swallow your pride. Look at what peace provides. It will be alright.
Yeah, like we always do about this time. My name is Cornbread Capone. This is Unpopular Honesty, the home of brutal honesty and real hip hop music. And today, my special guest on the line is a female who is representing VA, and she currently has a single out right now. Her name is Mttay. Mttay, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm alright, mad busy. Let's start at the beginning. Let's go all the way back. What made you decide that you was gonna take music serious?
Honestly, I was just doing it just to do it, and then more and more people were started asking me to drop more music because they could relate to what I was going through. And that's kind of what made me want to start taking it a little more serious, and the people around me pushed me to do it.
And you remember how long ago that was?
I started in 2017.
Okay. If you could describe your style, what would that be?
Honestly, I just be talking my shit for real. It's just when you listen to it, you gonna really get a glimpse of who I am and what I go through. I just feel as if my style is I'm not like nobody else, and a lot of artists say that. But when you hear me, you gonna relate, but at the same time, you be like, "Damn, she really talking her shit." That's all I can say.
Okay. What part of VA you from?
I'm in the middle part. It's a small city called Lynchburg.
Okay.
It ain't too much going on, but I love my city.
Well, I want to say shout out to Virginia because I have had the pleasure of going. And shout out to my sister and my nieces and my brother-in-law who also live in Virginia. Um, the landscape of female rap has changed. You said you started making music about 2017, and that's about the time that female rappers were starting to get light and exposure unlike they ever had before. It seemed like from that moment on, female rappers finally got their place in a male dominated field called hip hop. But what I wanted to ask you about was, were you aware of what rap music was prior to the 2010s?
I had a little bit of a history of it.
Okay, so you know that female rap wasn't always like the way it is right now.
No, we had a couple of people that was blessed enough to do it, but we not like we are now.
Well, the reason why I say it's not the way it is because of the content. Majority of your female artists who are out or who are aspiring to be artists, a lot of them have the same content. They bending over, they showing body parts, they're hyper over sexualized. And what I was asking you was, because I seen from what you put out in your image is not like that. How do you? What I was gonna ask is, how do you feel about that? As far as that being the go-to content for just about every female rapper that's out today.
Me personally, I've always told myself that I didn't even want to try to be like them and make that type of content because that type of stuff makes me uncomfortable as a female. And I don't want to, once you make that type of music, that's all anybody expects from you. Like, Megan Thee Stallion does nothing else but talk about her body and bending over. She can't put out nothing else. Me, I want you to get what I am. Like, what you see with me is what you get. I don't even like, nah, see, I don't even have to explain it. Showing my body and all that, I can't do it.
And
That's
something that a person like me can respect. I'm probably the hardest. I call myself the Kevin Samuels of hip hop because I am that brutally honest about hip hop. But the fact that you're a woman and you're rapping in 2022 and you don't have to take off your clothes and you're not over sexualized, that's commendable to me because I come from the era of there was a Missy Elliott, there was the Brat, there was MC Light, there was Queen Latifah, and at the same time, you had a Lil Kim and you had a Foxy Brown. And they were the only two who were making music that sounded like that. Everybody else's music was different. Everybody was rapping about something different. So for that, I give you your props and I salute you. I have to ask you this question because I ask everybody this question. Does Mttay have a top 5 best rappers?
ooh. Okay, all time dead or alive?
Yeah, I mean either or, it don't matter.
Okay, let's see. Jay-Z, J. Cole, Biggie Smalls, Kendrick Lamar, and let's see, Tupac. That's it.
Cannot go wrong with that top. That is an immaculate top 5 list. You cannot go wrong with that. Tell me about this album that you're about to put out.
It's called Through Hell and Back. These past 2 years, I recently just became a mother. My child should be 2 in a couple months. Last year, I lost my brother to gun violence, so I felt like I had so much weight on my shoulders that I had to get off, and I wanted to just tell people about what I've been through because I haven't been dropping music because I really couldn't try to do what I need to for my child. So now I finally have the time to tell people that I've been through hell and back.
So that's all the content that's on there, or is there anything else on that project as far as content wise? That's just all of what you had to get off your chest basically within the last 2 years.
Yeah, I've been through a lot. Like, I'm saying, like, from I lost my stepdad too, and I don't, there's so much gun violence going on in my city. So many people, innocent people, are dying, mothers. It's just so much that I have to say that I don't really say because I don't talk. People don't see me. So for me to drop this project, it's kind of like everybody just wants to know, yeah, what has she been thinking? What has she been going through? Because you don't see me and you don't hear from me.
Well, that's interesting. And do you have a projected date when this project is going to come out, or you don't know?
I want to try to push for the end of June, about June 26th. Hopefully, if everything goes correctly.
And if you could describe the sound of your album, what would that be?
It's dark. I produced my album. Like I make all of my beats.
Okay.
So when I sat down and I thought, how did I feel? I felt very dark when I made this. So all of it kind of has lower tones and lower notes, lower guitars. Some kind of have like a rock star vibe to it, but it's just very dark and emotional.
Hmm. Well, I can't wait to.
Almost angry, you can say.
Wow. Well, I can't wait to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm interested in hearing different perspectives within this. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop thing. Um, are there any other plans for you outside of music, like maybe movies, maybe other things that might be an extension of music, but not necessarily music?
I wanted to get into acting, but I'm trying to just find the right person for that. But I thought that would be something pretty cool to do other than doing music. Like I wanted to do like animation
Oh, okay.
and do voice acting for that.
Do you have any plans to make music videos for your project?
Yes, I want to try to make a video for at least there's only be 6 songs, 6 or 7. So I want to try to make videos for all of them to just tell the story that people, need to that you hear, you want to see it too.
Oh, so not only is it the music, you get the visual also.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. And you're an independent artist, right?
No, I am under a label called Jedi, JMG, just the everyday individual, and the CEO of that, his name is Kip, and it's me, Kid Bless, and another artist named Right Way D, and we're all a collective.
Okay. And as you're a part of this label, do your label mates plan to release music this year as well?
As far as I know, D does have an upcoming album. He has a video that he just released called "Damaged Soul" out on his YouTube. Um, but he is working on the project, and I tell you, it's gonna be fire.
Okay. Well, maybe we have to, what I'm saying, get at the your label mates and have them, do an interview as well. You know what I'm saying? Because trying to talk to as many people as possible. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely.
Let's see. If there's anybody in the music industry that you would like to work with, who would that be and why?
Uh, um, honestly, I would say Nikki, and I say that because she's so versatile and she can do, anything. Like she was going toe to toe with Jay Z on the song. So I feel like that would really test my lyrical abilities and how good I am as a rapper if I was to be on a song with her.
Hmm, that's interesting. And you said that because that's not the first time I've heard that people say that she stood neck to neck with Jay Z on a song, but I heard that song and I just didn't get that feeling. Now maybe I'm gonna be honest with you. I am a little biased. Matter of fact, fuck that. I am very biased towards certain people because certain people get praise, awards, and accolades for shit that they didn't do. And certain artists in the game are subject to this as well. You know, I will say she's a good artist, but for the praise, she gets praise as if she's Little Kim. And
Oh yeah, no,
and
Lil
we
Kim's
all
way
know
better.
and we all know that she took her image from Little Kim.
That's
So
a fact.
I just you know and you know how you come in the game is very important. If you come in the game disrespecting people, it's a good chance that you can exit the game being disrespected yourself. Now, when she came out with her very, very first album, I'll never forget listening to the first song on her first album. And I said, she's dissing Little Kim. And a generation of people are going to think that this is cool to do. And I was right about what I said, because going forward, this generation has constantly disrespected the legends before them who opened the door. Musically, I don't. I'm
Right.
just trying to figure out. I done got off into some other shit, but I'm gonna try to pull it back.
No, you're right though, because a lot of artists do that, and then after like they do it, a couple years after that, they somewhere fall off. Like Lil Pump and all them, they were dissing J. Cole. Where are they? Where's Lil Pump now? He has nothing, no career. No one's really listening to him.
Right.
I don't see me as an artist. I can't diss somebody I don't know, or they didn't do anything to me.
Right.
For me to come into the game, I wouldn't sit here and diss Lil Kim or diss Nicki or diss Megan, because I don't know these people. These people ain't do nothing to me.
Right.
They might feel threatened when I come in, because they might feel like the attention's no longer on them, but I'm not going to talk about y'all and create some imaginary beef, and then now I can't go to certain places or go to certain award shows because they think I'm going to fight this person. I don't have time for that.
Why do you think that rap music today is so violent?
I feel as if that's somewhat the only way to blow up, in a sense. Like, I was watching MLE Chopper. When he first came out, he was making very violent music. And then he tried to branch off and do the whole healthy thing and make better music, because that's what he genuinely wanted to grow and do. And his label wouldn't let him release that type of music. They only let him release the violent music because they know that's what sells. That's all it is. It's just a marketing thing.
Okay, here goes a better question. And we both probably can't answer this because we're both artists. And this question doesn't really, well, it's not for us to answer because we're artists. But why does the general public entertain music that basically is talking about shoot a nigga, kill a nigga, lock a nigga up, and that's all they listen to?
I feel as if the audience that is being pushed on, it excites them, because most of them, like if you go look at the festivals, it's not a whole lot of black people there. So the audience that they're pushing the music off to, they're not used to that type of lifestyle. So it gives them a certain type of rush. Like, oh yeah, this is what you're really doing. But they're in the suburbs in their mom's basement with 4 of their other friends, just sitting there listening to the music. That's why they make it. They know who they're pushing it to, and that's why it's getting ate up. Like NBA, it's no way NBA YoungBoy should be as big as he is with the content he's talking about.
I agree with that.
That doesn't make sense to me.
I agree with that, and I don't understand how he is so big, because I heard the music and I wasn't impressed. But that's just me, and I'm biased because I don't really like a lot of shit. But content, I've seen him make a video. It wasn't a music video. It looked like a live, and he was just basically saying, he's basically telling kids, get a gun and kill somebody because that makes you a man. And I said, wow. They, you know what I'm saying? They actually, and people still going to be cheering and listening to his music and all that. But what I'm saying is you have a public, because I recently told a 17-year-old this recently. I said, do you know that the music you listening to was designed for you to go to prison or to die in the streets? And he didn't get it. He looked at me like I had shit on my face. But I was telling him, I wasn't telling him, I had to tell him, I was like, I'm not telling you that because I don't like it. I'm telling you that because it's the truth. I was like, look around you. I was like, look at the people who you know who listen to this. What you listen to is very important. It's not far from who you are and what you believe. Most people are going to listen to music because they can relate to it. It's either you live in that lifestyle or you want to live that lifestyle, which is could be two reasons why you listen to it. But now let's look at the demographic of people who listen to NBA Youngboy. Are any of those people college graduates, business owners, pillars in the community? No. They are the people that go to jail and die because that's what that music breeds. And I'm not saying that because I don't like it. I'm saying that because it's the truth. If you feed people music that says death, death, kill, death, murder, death, kill, that's what's going to happen. Because if they, any two ways, if the radio said, came out to, if everybody on Clear Channel and Radio 1 came out and said, hey, we ain't going to play no more killer nigga music, no more negative nothing, only positive rap. You have to make positive rap to be on the radio now. And they put positive rap in people's ear, and people start doing better in life. People start excelling. Men wouldn't read at a 4th grade level. Men would start reading at a higher level. It wouldn't just be college enrollment up. It would be college graduates up. High school graduation rates would be higher. Violence would probably be lower. You know what I'm saying? Economics would be higher. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know if people even get it.
In my opinion, our music today is literally what the crack epidemic in the 90s for the black community. It's literally the same thing. The way that crack was killing people in the 80s and 90s is literally how the music is killing us today.
And you,
that's just how I see it.
And you
they
the first person
crack on us no more.
You the first person I heard say that, and I'm glad you did. For real. Because that
they can't push the crack on us. What are they gonna push on us?
Well, I was also telling a friend, I don't know if you know this, but black people created all music. We created rock and roll, and it was stolen. We created jazz, and it was stolen. We created hip hop. They tried to steal it, but they couldn't. And they said, well, we can't steal it, so we gonna fuck it up. And in the 90s, that's when they had that meeting, and they said, hey, we're not going to promote any positive pro-black conscious rap, all that. We're going to only promote gangster. And that's because...
And look who blew up.
Yeah, it was a lot of people that blew up because of that. But they promoted the gangster because they were being funded by people who own private prisons. The prison rate shot up. And it's been there since because you put this music in this community. These people will not just listen to it and go home and live a regular life. They will want to live the life expressed through the music. I just hope somebody out there listening will understand.
Yeah. Because what you ingest as far as music, just the people around you can really affect your life. Just the energy that you carry around you can really affect your life. People don't even think like that.
That's for real. Before we get up out of here, can you please tell everybody your social media and how to stay in touch with you?
You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Mtaay 3 times. That's Mtaay 3X. You can like and follow my Facebook page at Mtaay Mtaay.
I would like to thank you, and we gotta talk again once this project come out.
Definitely, and I appreciate the opportunity.
Oh yeah. Well, on behalf of Mtaay and the good people at One Man Records, I am Cornbread Capone. This is Unpopular Honesty. Thank you for watching. Peace and love.